This presentation will guide you through the installation of your Dexter stack dryer. Dexter Laundry recommends that all service and troubleshooting be done by a qualified service person. Live voltage is present inside of every Dexter machine. Extreme caution should be used if you decide to troubleshoot your equipment. Dexter Laundry always recommends that you disconnect power to your washer or dryer before attempting any service. Warning: failure to follow these instructions can result in death, fire, or electrical shock. All Dexter equipment must be installed in accordance with all local, state, and national building, electrical, plumbing, and other codes in effect in that area. The tools needed are a pallet jack, a level, a Dexter leveling leg wrench, a flat pry bar, a large adjustable wrench, a 5/16 nut driver or socket, a Phillips screwdriver, and a 3/4 inch socket and ratchet. The first step in the installation process is removing the wrapping and shipping pallet from the bottom of the Dexter dryer. Using a 3/4 inch socket and ratchet, remove the 4 3/4 inch bolts securing the skid to the bottom of the dryer cabinet. Be sure to save the warranty card for registration at Dexter Live. Next, slide the dryer cabinet off the shipping pallet and on to the pallet jack. This procedure will require 2 people. Using the pallet jack, move the cabinet into the installation location. Slide the dryer cabinet off of the pallet jack and into the final location. Make sure to leave space behind the machine for service and maintenance. The next step is to level the dryer cabinet. To complete this task, you will need a flat pry bar, the leveling leg wrench, and a level. Using the leveling leg wrench, move the leveling legs up or down to level each corner of the dryer cabinet. You may need to use the flat pry bar to lift up on the dryer cabinet to help ease the adjustment of the leveling legs. After the dryer cabinet is installed and leveled, the next step is to connect the exhaust duct to the dryer cabinet. Connect the 8-inch exhaust to the exhaust output on the top of the dryer cabinet. Fasten the exhaust to the output of the dryer cabinet using approved fasteners. Once the exhaust is secure, apply exhaust tape around the connection to prevent any exhaust leaks. After the exhaust is connected and secured, the next step is to connect the electrical supply to the dryer cabinet. Make sure all electrical services are off during the following steps. Remove the 3 5/16 screws securing the electrical box cover to the dryer cabinet. Locate the empty conduit connection on the top of the electrical control box. This is where the incoming electrical supply will enter the electrical control box. The next step is to connect the incoming power wires to the terminal block located inside of the electrical control box. For 120 volt AC connections, there will be 3 wires to connect: L1 power, neutral, and ground. Connect and tighten the L1 power wire to the L1 connection of the terminal block. Next, connect and tighten the neutral wire to the neutral connection of the terminal block. Then, connect and tighten the ground wire to the ground connection of the terminal block. Finally, replace the electrical box cover with the 3 5/16 screws. For 208 240 volt connections, use the following steps to connect the incoming power source. The incoming power will have 4 wires. Connect and tighten the L1 power wire to the L1 connection of the terminal block. Connect and tighten the L2 power wire to the L2 connection of the terminal block. Then, connect and tighten the neutral wire to the neutral connection of the terminal block. Finally, connect and tighten the ground wire to the ground connection of the terminal block. Next, remove the black wire with the blue tracer from its current terminal block position next to the white neutral wire and move it to the L2 connection. To complete the 208 240 volt AC wiring process, the next step is to locate the middle terminal block inside the electrical control box. Once the middle terminal block is located, Move the 2 orange wires from the 3rd column on the terminal strip to the open 2nd terminal to the left. Then, move the 2 white wires from the 1st column, 1 column to the right with the orange wires. Make sure you keep the white and orange wires in the same row they originated. The wiring for 208-240 volt is now complete. Power up the machine to verify that the electrical connections are correct. After the machine is wired, check to ensure that there is adequate makeup air supply for the dryers. This is replacement air supplied from the outside of the building. Each Dexter dryer requires 1.5 square feet of makeup air to operate correctly and efficiently. The final step for installation is connecting the gas line to the dryer cabinet. Dexter strongly recommends that a certified plumbing contractor connects and tests the incoming gas line to the dryer cabinet. The requirements for the incoming gas supply are 5 to 10 inches water column for natural gas and 11.5 to 13.5 inches water column for LP gas. Once the dryers are fully installed, the machine wrappers can now be removed from the front panels. The dryer is now ready for operation.